don't know. Hey guys, it's Dan here, like Spiffy. I was asked to do an interview about ceiling fans, and I said I absolutely, as long as I can film it and put it on my YouTube channel. And since the interviewer isn't here with us, the most beautiful woman in the world, my lovely wife Nia, of the now famous YouTube channel The Glossary, is going to fill in as the interviewer. So, neither of us have read these questions before. I have a sneaking suspicion that some of them are going to be humorous, so we're going to check this out and see how it goes. First of all, at the bottom of the email, I sent it to your Gmail too. I don't know which one's easier for you to access.
Oh, probably Gmail.
Yeah. The bottom of the email, the gentleman that wanted to submit the interview sent his bio, so let's start with that when you can find
Where'd you send it?
Gmail.
Which one?
Nia K. Newman at Gmail.
No.
We'll edit that in post.
Here it is. Fan questions.
Fan questions.
Huh.
What?
I gotta check my Gmail more often.
I know, there's probably a million things in there, huh?
A lot of stuff is coming in.
Is it all for me?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Any of it have money for us? Oh, okay. So, that's the disadvantage of having such an important corporate job as you have, is that you probably only check your work email, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so scroll down. Let's see what's in the bio.
Okay. Read just as it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. My name is Joe Pegg. I ride vintage pedal start moped, including multiple cross-country rides, and I do a weekly. No punctuation. And I do a weekly podcast.
It's very grammar of you.
Called. Wait, can you do the?
Air quotes.
A General Guide, where we talk about all the great info you can find online. I am 29 and live in Portland. That explains it.
That explains a lot of things.
While working as a web developer.
So if you haven't seen the show Portlandia, I encourage you to watch it. I have some family that lives in Portland, and they tell me it's highly accurate. So, and you've met my family from Portland. Wouldn't you say the show is accurate? Isn't he about what you'd expect, given the show?
I guess so.
Okay. So let's see what the questions are.
Okay.
What? I can't see it from here. I'm looking at your boobs is what I'm doing.
What part of the ceiling fan does Dan like the most? Is it the cosmetic appearance that draws him to the hobby? Or is it other things like the mechanical aspects of the device, such as the speed controllers and motor structures?
It's very technical.
Yeah.
That was a decent question. It wasn't...
That was a good one.
Okay. What else we got?
At what point did you realize you were a fanatic? That's capital F-A-N. Addict.
Okay.
Fanatic.
A fanatic.
Yeah.
And then if fanatic is the technical term, I guess.
Yeah, that's cute. Ready?
Sure.
What is your favorite brand of fan? How did you come to this conclusion, and how long have you been a fanatic?
Okay, the fanatic seems to be the reoccurring theme here.
You look cute.
That's an Emerson right there, by the way.
Oh.
I know I look cute,
Maybe
but you
you'll
look
insert
even better
it.
than I do.
Okay. When did you discover the ceiling fans group? I don't know which group that is.
Probably there's a ceiling fan group on Facebook that a friend of mine named Jimmy Pickering, who lives in Iowa. You remember I went and visited him once in Iowa, and that was when I had no cell service, and it was, because Iowa's a weird place. But, what do they rank YouTube channels, views, subscriptions, things like that? Far more than I do in any case. Like, there's, I think probably the most highly regarded YouTube channel for fans is Vintage Fans and More, which belongs to Cole Simanko, who is this great kid from North Dakota who puts together some really high-quality videos and has a great collection. And, you know, like I said, it's, you know, pretty much the who's who of people in ceiling fans, except for the guys that do antiques. We don't have a lot of the antiques guys involved.
Because you go back as far as...
Well, I've started getting into antiques. Again, the one that I just put in the living room, was that last night? 2 nights ago? Is the first time I've ever hung an antique.
Sunday night.
Typically am only into fans that I remember from my childhood. And I didn't see a lot of antiques growing up because of, you know, I'm in my 30s, and because this is not an era where fans were popular until the 70s or so. But as I've had an opportunity to buy them, I've started buying some. But it's not my specific area of interest or expertise. Most of the guys are either into antiques or vintage and not both. There are a few guys who are equally knowledgeable about both, like Lewis. You remember Lewis?
Weedman?
Yes. And
Should I not have said his last name?
you can say it. These are people who've been in my videos, so you can, you know.
I know your name, Lewis.
Yeah.
We watch you at night while you're sleeping.
Really? That's what you're into?
Do I go next?
Yeah. Thought you'd have a comeback for that.
What?
Fanimation facility, and
That's my favorite brand.
yeah, Nia loves Fanimation. You've been there with me once or twice?
Once.
Once, and you're supposed to come on one of the group trips, but you haven't yet because of work.
Go to work.
Yeah, work sucks.
I like my job a lot.
Yes, that's true. Go. Can I say your job? No.
No.
Okay, we watch them in the night too while they're sleeping. My jokes are just falling flat in this video, aren't they?
You can cut it out.
I'm not gonna do any editing though. I'm gonna just upload.
You said you were gonna edit.
That was a joke. I'm not doing any post.
Okay, well, that's what you said to me, so why would I know that? Your jokes are never funny. How can I tell? Last time.
What did you make the sad face about?
You said my head was big.
I'm trying to figure out a diplomatic response to that.
Whose head looks big today?
But
Did you ever put toys on the fan blades before turning them on? I used to put little paratroopers on mine. That's what Joe
I think these are questions he had submitted from other people,
Peg.
so that might not have been him personally. No, I never did that. I was very much one of those kids, even when I was into fans, that was like, nope, don't break it, don't do anything to it. On rare occasion, I like had one and painted it, and then I regretted that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know collectors who did that, and apparently it's a common. There's a lot of, like, maybe not fan collectors, but there are definitely a lot of YouTube videos of people setting stuff on fan blades and then turning it on and watching them fly.
Is it like, I wonder what's going to happen, and then they fly and they're like, oh my gosh, what a surprise. What's the point of putting them on there? You know what's going to happen.
I don't know. That's a really good question.
No, it's not.
Well, no, it is a really, because why? You know they're going to fly off. Maybe it's just like the fun of seeing them fly
Well,
off.
I guess you know what fireworks are going to do.
That's true. That's a very good analogy. You're so smart. And funny. And your head is normal sized.
That's so rude. So now everything you said was a lie because you think my head is gigantic.
And my jokes are funny.
Fans. Say fans again.
Fans.
Who's Zachary?
Zachary Yarns. Have you met Zachary? No. Andy and I went to go meet Zachary and Brent in Racine, but you didn't come because something. Probably work.
Okay. A little shade there.
Yeah.
What do you think about corporate
is there
branding?
a T? Isn't there a T thing for shade? Am I mixing up my pop culture
People
references?
say, what's the T you mean? What's the
There's,
truth? What's the...
there's a Kermit drinking tea meme that pertains to shade. I don't understand the correlation. I haven't really seen a lot of those. I know Casablanca put out a fan that you could get any football team that you wanted on the blades, and so I always wanted to get a Green Bay Packer one for my Uncle Tom, who is possibly the world's biggest Packer fan.
When you were working on your fans, do you have a favorite album or song to play?
Law and Order.
He goes through phases. He actually does listen to some stuff. Like when you were at the shop, you were listening to the Black Messiah album for a while, right?
I was listening, but the thing about it is I really don't like listening to music while I'm working because I find it too distracting because I'm a musician. And so the only time I was listening to music when I was at the shop was when I didn't have a TV. TV is much better background noise for me. I don't know. Do I look at the camera? Do I look at you?
I don't know. Every once in a while, I look up and I'm like,
yeah.
Mhm.
There's you. You're pretty. Yeah, we're gonna measure heads at some point. We're gonna do a head measuring video.
I'm just gonna squeeze it. You know, like the thing where they pinch the heads, but I'm sitting too close to you.
Okay. I don't think I know what in the world you're talking about.
You know when people take like they go like this, like I'm squishing your head. You know, you have to have your fingers up here, right? You see that? How it looks like my fingers are bigger than my head, and then you squish it.
I'm just no fun today, huh? No, I wasn't done answering the question. Never mind to the next one. I see you're going on to the next one phase. Let's just, I'll tell you what, let's just keep it rolling. Let's just keep going from here. And,
Don't anymore.
really?
No.
My God. Well, first of all, tell us about you, the interviewer. Got anything about you?
Hi, We have had alcohol this evening.
That's all you want to tell?
Well, I don't know. What should I say?
Not that.
Other things. My name is Nia, and we've been married 2 years.
Ran out of footage. I don't know what we're going to use. This is the outtake, I guess, or just the outro or something. I don't know what's going to happen with this footage here.
Clothes?
I don't know, but yeah, Nia has a ton of collections. Clothes and shoes. You love clothes and shoes. You love...
I do not. Really? Why do you say that? I have a clothes and shoes collection? Are you kidding me?
I do too, but I'm just saying.
Have you ever shown them yours?
No, but it's showing up in the video tour. You love shoes.
What are you
How many tubs of
about?
clothes do we have in storage?